Hello students, welcome to Studies on YouTube channel, and this is Rahul sir. And our next exam is Physics, ICSE Physics 2019. Now I'm going to discuss most potential questions related to electricity chapter. Okay, for this ICSE examination. Okay, let us start. I'm going to call out the questions because there are multiple questions. Okay, so it becomes a bit difficult to write it down. So I'm going to dictate it out. Okay, the first one. Two resistors, 2 ohm and 3 ohm, are connected in parallel and a potential difference of 12 volt is applied across them. Draw the diagram of the circuit. Find the equivalent resistance in the circuit. Find the current flowing in each resistance. Okay. Question number A, part 1, part 2, part 3 done. Question B. Draw a level diagram of electromagnet. Give its two uses. Very important. A house has, next question, part C. A house has main fuse of 5 ampere rating, 5 bulbs each of 60 watt and 2 tube lights each of 40 watt are used simultaneously. Find, number 1, the current drawn from the mains of 220 volt, and next question, the number of additional bulbs each of 100 watt which can also be lighted on a festival day. Okay. Next, now this question is diagram. I'm going to put in the video. Okay, so you don't have to have not have any problem actually. Don't worry about it. Let us start with first question. Second set, first question. Why we must keep the circuit closed for a relatively shorter time and open for a relatively longer time to ensure minimum changes in values of resistance. Let me repeat. Why we must keep the circuit closed for a relatively shorter time and open for a relatively longer time to ensure minimum changes in the values of resistance. Next question. Why are copper and aluminum wires usually employed for electricity transmission? Okay. Next question. A heater coil is rated 100 watt, 200 volt. It is cut into two identical parts. Both parts are connected together in parallel to the same source of 200 volt. Calculate the energy liberated per second in the new combination. Okay. Now there's one diagram which I'm going to put in the video. You're going to get it. Let us move on to the third part. A straight current carrying conductor is kept in a magnetic field. It experiences a force. State three factors on which the magnitude of force experienced by the conductor depends. Under what condition will the conductor experience no force? Question number B. How does the heat produced by the passage of current in a metallic wire depend on, number 1, the current in the wire, number 2, the resistance of the wire, number 3, the time of passage of current in the wire. Now question number C. A house is provided with 15 bulbs of 40 watt, 5 bulbs of 100 watt, 5 fans of 80 watt and 1 heater of 1 kilowatt. Each day bulbs are used for 4 hours, fans for 10 hours and heater for 2 hours. The voltage of mains is 220 volt. Calculate the maximum power of circuit in house, the maximum current capacity of the main fuse, electrical energy consumed in a week, last one, cost of electric energy at rupees 5 per kilowatt hour. Okay. Next question. State the differences between step up and step down transformer Very important question. Very, very important question, this one. Next question here. Draw a graph of potential difference V versus I for an ohmic resistor. Next question. How can you find the resistance of the resistor from this graph? Next. What is a non-ohmic resistor? Next question. B. All this was of question number A. 1, 2, 3. Now it's part B. B1. What energy conversion takes place during the working of a DC motor? State two properties of magnetic lines of force around a circular coil. Okay. Let us move on to the next question. Next. A, part 1. Name the color code of the wire which is connected to the metallic body of an appliance. A, part 2. Draw the diagram of a dual control switch when the appliance is switched on. Next, part B1. Which particles are responsible for current in conductors? Next, to which wire of a cable in a power circuit should the metal case of a geyser be connected? B, part 3. To which wire should the fuse be connected? C, part 1. Explain the meaning of the statement current rating of a fuse is 5 ampere. Very important question. Very, very important question. After that, in the transmission of power, the voltage of power generated at the generating station is stepped up from 11 kV to 132 kV before it is transmitted. Why? Okay. Now the next one. Next one. Why does a magnetic needle show a deflection when brought close to a current carrying conductor? A, part 1. A, part 2. A wire bent into a circle carries a current in an anti-clockwise direction. What polarity does this phase of the coil exhibit? What polarity does this phase of the coil exhibit? Next question. B, part 1. How does the heat produced in a wire or a conductor depend upon the current passing through the conductor? Next question. Resistance of the conductor. So this question has two parts. How does the heat produced in a wire of a conductor or a conductor depend upon the, number 1, current passing through the conductor, number 2, resistance of the conductor. Next question. State one similarity between an AC generator and a DC motor. Again, okay, very important question. Let us start with the next question. A wire of uniform thickness with a resistance of 64 ohm is cut into 4 equal pieces and they are joined in parallel. Find the resistance of the parallel combination. Next question. An electric kettle is rated 220 volt and 1000 volt. Now 1. What is the resistance of its element when in use? Next question. What is the safe value of current that can pass through the element? Next question. What is the mass of water at 100 degrees Celsius required to melt completely 5 gram of ice at 0 degrees Celsius? Okay, now I'm going to give you mixed questions. Okay, electricity part is done. Now I'm going to give you the mixed questions, which includes electricity, light, and your force, work, power, energy, and civil machines, all the stuffs together. A coil of insulated copper wire is connected to a galvanometer. What will happen if a bar magnet is pushed into the coil? Number 1. Withdrawn from the coil, from inside the coil. Second question. Number 3. Held stationary inside the coil. Next question. Name the principle on which a transformer works. Number 2. What is the function of a step-up transformer? Number 3. Can a transformer work when it is connected to a DC source? Give a reason. Next question. Draw a simple level diagram of a step-up transformer. Next. Calculate the wavelength of an electromagnetic wave of frequency 20 MHz. Name the material used for. Number 1. Electric fuse. Number 2. Connecting wire. Number 3. Filament of an electric bulb. Number 4. Heating element of an electric toaster. Next question. And electric heater is rated as 2 kilowatt and 200 volt. What is the resistance and the current drawn by it? Okay. Next questions. Yeah. Number 1. Why do the doctors advise to pour cold water over burns caused on human body? Okay. Next question. Explain why water is considered as best liquid for quenching thirst. Next question. A light ray is moving from glass to diamond. Whether this ray moves away or towards the normal, explain. Next question. What causes dispersion of light? State the use of echo in medical field. Explain how you will use a right angle prism to rotate the image of an object by 180 degree. Next, how does the medium affect the amplitude of natural vibrations of a body? What are non-ohmic resistors? Give one example and draw graph to show its current voltage relationship. Okay. Next, state whether the moment of a force is a scalar or a vector quantity. Important question. A spanner has a long handle. Why? Next question. A man exerts a force of 200 Newton in pulling a cart at a constant speed of 16 meter per second. Calculate the power spent by man. Next question. Write down a relation expressing the mechanical advantage of a lever. Very important question. You can get this question related to velocity ratio, even efficiency of a machine also. Why? Mechanical advantage of the third type, class 3 type of lever is always less than 1. Okay. Next question. Show that how the energy of a freely falling object remains conserved. What device other than a plane mirror can be used to turn a ray of light through 180 degree? Draw a diagram in support of your answer. Name an instrument in which this device is used. Same question. Okay. Next question is, an object is kept at a distance of 15 cm from a convex lens of focal length 10 cm. Calculate the image distance and state the characteristics of the image formed. Next question. Write two properties common to all the electromagnetic radiations. Next question. Give one use of each of X-rays and microwaves. Next question. What is meant by radioactivity? What is meant by nuclear waste? Suggest one effective way for the safe disposal of nuclear waste. Next question. What is nuclear fusion? Write an equation for it. Very important question. Next. Calculate the amount of energy released in MeV due to loss of mass of 1 kg. Okay. Next question. A nucleus of sodium 2411 emits a beta particle to change into magnesium, Mg. Now write the symbolic equation for the process. What are numbers 24 and 11 called?